this is Dorothy with That Scrapbooking, and I'm, of course, going to do another challenge. I apparently love to do these things because I do them. So I'm going to use the Color Dare Challenge 564, and I'm going to use the colors on the three on the bottom. That's Grape Nectarine and Green Apple, and those are all discontinued. They were just discontinued in August. And I'm also doing the Atlantic Heart Sketch Challenge. So I went ahead and cut out the pieces. So I cut a piece of grape 5.5 by 4.25. And so I'm going to cover the entire background of the card with this color. And then the green apple strips are going there 5.25 by 3/4 of an inch. So I am going to run those on either side. And I purposely used the grape as the background for the card, as kind of adding a bunch of color, as if I was adding color strips here and there to show through. And I left a little bit of space in between the green apple and this centerpiece, which is White Daisy, that was embossed with the diamond pattern embossing folder. So do you all have a whole lot of Tombos on your work center like I do? Anyway, I'm going to use the thick, I've never used the thick part of this Tombow liquid glue, but it works real well for this. And look at that. So hopefully I've got not too much on there so it doesn't squish out. But so there we go. And I do like that diamond pattern. So I used a piece of gold foil as kind of a background for where the sentiment is going to go. And so the sentiment is going to be on Nectarine. And I think I'm going to use the dark side of the Nectarine. I use the light side of the green apple, dark side of the grape. So, and I kind of like the way the gold looks around there. So my thought was to use the white pigment ink on this. And, you know, maybe it's the stamp I picked out. Maybe I need to replenish my ink pad. That could be. I don't know that I ever replenished it, and the poor thing is probably 15 years old or more. Pitiful. So anyway, I really like this Happy Birthday on the stamp. I like the thick font that they're doing. But this didn't work out. I have to tell you, my ink didn't work out very well. So I'm just kind of showing that I've been trying to make it work, but it wasn't going to work. So I think I'm just going to skip ahead. So hold on. Okay, so what I decided to do was pull out my embossing powder because I really wanted the sentiment to be in white. So I'm pulling out my Versamark and inking up the Happy Birthday stamp real good and putting it in the middle. And then I brought down my white embossing powder. I've been doing more embossing in the last couple of weeks than in a long time. So I just want to make sure, after my white ink didn't work out too well, I am going to make sure I've got plenty of the powder on there so that it comes out nice bright white and nice and thick. I'm going to get all that powder down in the corner there so I don't blow it away when I use my heater. So I'm going to go ahead, since this is a small piece, I'm going to go ahead and use a tweezer so I don't burn my fingers. Those heaters get really hot. It takes some heat to melt those little beads or powder or whatever they are. And there I wish I didn't have it at that angle. Silly girl. But you can see that it's melting and it's getting bright white. So there we go. That didn't take long. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut some deep dovetails because I've got lots of room. So there we go. And I decided that I wanted something that was kind of got a little glue on there. That I was wanting a little bit, I wanted some of this purple. Now this is probably from a long ago, this purple shimmer trim. But you know, I keep all of my, we have the perfect boxes, the M boxes. I believe they are, that hold the shimmer trim. And so I have like 3 boxes of shimmer trim. So I just want to make sure that, you know, I pull it out and use it. You know, you've heard me. If you've listened to me at all, you heard me. Let's use our supplies. Because, you know, your craft, I don't know about your craft room, but my room, I am so overloaded with supplies. So we need to use what we've purchased. So there we have that purple, looks good on that gold. So I'm going to use the thick side of the Tombow liquid again, but I don't want to put it on real thick, so I don't want it to squish out all over the place. And I just want a little bit of the purple to peek out at the dovetail point. And so I'm just kind of maneuvering it around. So it's just a little bit of purple showing up. I could have made it go all the way to the edge of the gold. That may have looked nicer, but there we go. And I like how these colors blend together. They just look, I don't know, they kind of look fallish. And it's a pretty color combination. So I'm going to add a few little glitter gems in gold onto my card that goes perfectly with the gold foil. And there we go. So we've got the Color My Heart Color Dare Challenge, and the Atlantic Heart Sketch Challenge. And I'm going to go ahead and load my, of course I've run out. Of course I have. I swear I run out more than I use. Okay, here we go. I'm loading this up with a whole bunch of Tombow. And putting it right to the very edge, because I cut that to be a full 5.25, 5.5 by 4.25. And I like the texture from that diamond embossing folder. So there we go. There is my card. Give you a close-up. And I guess I could have added a little bit more to the white, but you know, they had a pretty plain, you know, simple layout. So, but I love the colors and the texture. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Hi, I'm Dorothy Smith. Thanks for watching my video, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel and learn along with me. Thanks. Bye-bye.